Hello, it's Gurmeet here, the founder of GoGrowth. We recently launched a software for e-commerce founders, and I wanted to show you exactly how we did it, what was the process, and how much money I made doing it. A lot of founders want to launch their own softwares and don't know how to go about it. There are certain edge cases that I have an advantage on that I'd like to mention. But before we get to that, let me show you what the software is about so you get some context. This is the website. It's one dashboard and all the growth you need. The idea is simple. A lot of e-commerce founders who might have a marketing agency or are doing things themselves spend a lot of money doing it, experimenting and failing, or spend a lot of money with marketing agencies. We wanted to replace that with our system where they fill up a form and then that form is executed in the backend through our system and they get an output in the front end. This output tells them exactly what ad campaign to run, what SEO to do, what CRO changes to make for their brand to scale it. This is the dashboard. I can just show it to you. This is dummy content. Don't have to worry about this. So here, as soon as you launch, you'll see an overview video where I walk you through the dashboard. And month one, we go to technical SEO. Within technical SEO, we've got checklists, schema. So in checklist, we tell you exactly what to replace, what to fix. We give you the actual content that you can paste. Similarly, for content itself, we've got location-based content. We've got homepage content, collection content. All of this is to scale your SEO presence. Then we have got ad campaigns for your brand. After the audit we have done for your existing meta campaign, or if you don't have one, we recommend a new one for you. We make campaigns for you. We tell them how to name them, what budget to use, what KPIs to focus, and exactly whom to target to sell your products on the website. And this is brand specific, not a vague answer. So we create an entire meta campaign for you. Similarly for Google campaign as well and Amazon as well. Further moving on, we also tell you based on your website what CRO changes to make to help your website have a higher conversion rate. And finally, we've got blogs. This is blog 1, blog 2. We give up to 16 blogs a month. So this is a monthly subscription. You get one output a month. This is validated and proofread by my team before we send it to you. And within this, we have upsell services like book a call for us. You pay 20,000 to book a call. And that's the context. Now going back to the homepage, I wanted to show you how much the software is worth. So this is the pricing we have. 25,000 rupees is the upfront one-time cost to set it up. And if you want to continue it every month, you pay 5K a month. Just 5K a month instead of paying another agency 60,000, 80,000, 1 lakh, or paying my own agency up to 2 lakhs a month. Beyond that, we also have a yearly plan where you don't have to pay the upfront cost and just pay 5,000 rupees a month for an entire year upfront. That's the context here. Now, the edge case is that I do have my own Instagram page, which means I have my own distribution channel of 40,000 followers, most of them being e-commerce founders because I only make content for e-commerce. Keeping that in mind, I wanted to show you how much cost went into the whole sales journey. The first thing I decided to do was announce a masterclass. The process was simple. I get 200 people into the masterclass, and from the masterclass, I convert an X amount of people into my software. That was the goal. It did not go according to the plan. My goal was to make around 3 lakhs rupees on the launch. We made less than that. I want to show you regardless how we did it. So first thing is I spent around 50,000 rupees on ads. The ads were launched on 27th of October. We ran 5 ad sets. Each ad set had 2 videos. So that's a total of 10 videos. Each ad set was targeting a specific audience. For example, if I go to freelancers, right? In freelancers, let me go to the settings and show you the targeting. Here, if you go to edit here, you will see we are only targeting freelancers within freelancers. Where is the targeting? Right here, freelancers only. Now, if I go for, let's say, marketing heads or agency owners, we'll only target agency owners or marketing head, marketing services, agency owners. The goal was instead of stacking up all the interests, we divided the interest into different ad sets and made videos according to that interest. For example, in agency owners, I made creatives mentioning the agency owners. For e-com small, e-com big, I made creatives accordingly talking about bigger brands or smaller brands. This helps me target the right people with the right creatives. So 5 ad sets and 10 creatives. The goal was to run this campaign for 2 weeks for 50,000 budget. Within the first 3 days, we found out that the agency owners, to spending a lot there, the CAC was also too high and we were getting too many people to sign up through it. We did not want too many agency owners to come to the masterclass. So here we decided to remove agency owners and scale e-commerce bigger e-commerce brands so that more of them will eventually buy my software. And we realized that this also increased our CAC way too much, but we were getting the right audience, because of which our overall ROAS went down, but the right people were coming into the masterclass. Beyond it, we also started making new creatives. On top of the existing 10 creatives, I made 3 more videos along with 1 static post to scale the ads. Eventually, in the last 3 days, we also ran retargeting ads, and 50,000 was divided among this entire process. We overall got a ROAS of 1.99. I can show it to you right here. So marketing 9th November, here it is. If I go to custom and if I go to, let's say, the last 30 days, you will see the ROAS was, amount spent is 44,000. Okay, that's plus taxes, it's 50K. And we made a total ROAS of, here you go, 1.99. That's 2x ROAS. So if I open the calculator, I'll show you some math. We spent 50,000 on the ads into 2x ROAS. We made 1 lakh. On top of this, let me just divide this by, instead of dividing, I'll tell you how many people actually showed up to the masterclass. So totally 185 people showed up to the masterclass. Okay. So if I do 1 lakh, that is our total ROAS divided by 749. The cost of the masterclass was 749 rupees. 133 people came from the ads, and 133 minus 185 is 51 people came from my content. So 51 came from my content. Now coming to my organic content, almost every single day I posted a story telling people, hey, I'm doing a masterclass, join in. I'm going to provide a lot of value for e-commerce founders, and I'll be teaching you how SEO works, ad works, conversion rate optimization works. That's a similar script I use for my ads as well. And because my content was doing so well, I started running ads on those creatives as part of my ad campaign. So that's how I ran the creatives. And the goal of the masterclass is very simple. Provide as much value as possible on the context of e-commerce marketing. And if people love it, they'll eventually buy my software as well. That was the context. Now, let's do some math again. 185 people joined my masterclass. Into 749, I made a total of 1.38 lakhs rupees. Okay. On top of this, out of 185 people, 3 people bought my software. So that's 3 into 50, 25,000, sorry. That gave us 75,000 rupees. From these 3 people, one of them chose the subscription process, and let's say they stick with me for a minimum of 2 months, that's 10,000 rupees extra, right? So 10,000 rupees plus 75,000 rupees. This is how much I made for my software launch. Now keep in mind, it's only been 3 days or 4 days since I launched my software. We haven't ran any email campaigns yet. I haven't yet publicly made a reel about this. I'm pretty confident if I run an email campaign of over 100 plus leads I have with whom I could not work in the past because they could not afford my services, I'll easily convert around 3 to 4 people from it. So let's say a minimum of 3 there. Plus my content will bring in a minimum of 3. That's a total of 6 people will join in. 6 into 25,000 rupees. That's 1,50,000. But let's keep 1,50,000 aside. Let's go on to the numbers I've made so far already. So the masterclass made me 185 into 749. That was 1,38,000 rupees. Plus 75 plus 10K, that's 85K. So I made a total of 2.23 lakhs doing the whole launch. Minus 50,000 for the ads. So I made 1.73 lakhs launching my software. Keep in mind, we haven't done the campaigns yet. We haven't done any content yet beyond the masterclass itself, which will easily, without any effort, bring me another 1.5 lakhs through the software. Excluding the monthly cost as well, which I'm not like including. People will go for a yearly plan. People will go for monthly subscriptions. We will run ads beyond this as well. But before I do any of that, so far, technically on paper, I have made 3.23 lakhs on the software launch. Now, I'm just a stranger. I have a small team who runs my marketing agency, and we have built a simple software, simple yet very powerful. Keep in mind, no one across the country and maybe across the globe is doing what we are doing. The output in this dashboard is crazy valuable. It can help e-commerce brands scale very fast, and instead of depending on big agencies, they can just use this software. So that's the context here. And I hope you all like it. We put a lot of effort in this. I wanted to be very transparent with the numbers. Very few people or founders talk about this. I hope you all learned something new today. Cheers.